Okay, so it is a beautiful October day, and I'm out on the 2025 KTM 300 XCW Factory Edition. This thing has the cone valve, it's the Xplor Pro cone valve closed cartridge fork. That thing, I barely left the truck. I'm out here in the mountains, one of maybe the last rides for the mountains in 2025. That thing, like, the truck is only down there, guys. I've been on the bike for about 60 seconds and I had to stop and tell you, holy freaking crap. Those forks are unbelievable. I am gonna give this bike away. This bike, I found this bike. It's got 7 hours on it right now. It is absolutely mint as it gets. I'm giving this bike away at the end of the year. So look, I've gone 0.4 miles. If you look at this, I've gone 0.4 miles from the truck. So I've gone 4 blocks and I had to stop and just tell you guys, holy crap. This is unbelievable. It's got, the prior owner put moose balls in this thing. So it's got moose balls in the front, moose balls in the rear. And it feels, that front fork is, like, I'm gonna hit this rock right here. I can't feel, I'm like, this doesn't seem real. It doesn't, it seems fake. What I'm feeling, now see these sharp edges on those rocks? I mean, I can't even, I'm trying to hit them all just to get like an idea of how good these freaking forks are. But I, like, this is what every, like, this is a special edition motorcycle, obviously. And I'm sitting here going, this one is actually worth it. That front fork is unfreaking believable for off-road, single track, this type of stuff. I mean, I've got a set of cone valve forks that I can run on my 250 XCs. I don't have an XC right now, but like, I've got some cone valves that my buddy valved up for me. But whatever WP has done on this thing for this bike, it's phenomenal, guys. Technically this is a stock motorcycle, although I don't really think of it as a stock motorcycle because it's factory, but I mean it's called the Factory Edition. They put every goodie on this bike that you could possibly even think of. I mean, within reason. And I just wanted to come out and see how it does. And I'm just like, I'm astounded. I have hardly ridden. It's been a couple months since I've even ridden. I've been doing a move. So I've been pretty distracted with that. This is just, that's like, that's freaking like otherworldly. good the audio is going to be, because I'm not using my mic setup that I have in the past. This is just a GoPro with a media mod setup. I'm using the rear microphone, and it's just okay. It's not like what I used to be able to do when I actually had a microphone set up in my helmet with the old Sony cams. So, and the viewing angle is probably a little bit too far down. Might change to the super view or hyper view. I think this is on super view camera angle. I might change over to hyper view. Okay, now we're trying like the hyper view for this, but holy shnikes, if you couldn't hear what I was saying before, the freaking forks on this, these cone valve forks, the way they're valved, oh my goodness, this is good. So I'm just so impressed with those front forks. As you can see, it's Rocky single track right here, and just pumping down through this, it's something you've got to feel to even believe. And oftentimes I'm running tubeless. Well, today I'm not. We've got moose balls in this front tire here and in the rear tire. But oftentimes I'm running tubeless at like 7 PSI, and so I know what a soft front tire feels like. These bibs are probably giving me somewhere around the equivalent like 10 PSI or so. Like, this is an arbitrary measurement, obviously. Just see if there was somebody standing over there. That's an arbitrary measurement. But what I'm saying is, I'm used to, it's not the bibs that are making that feel unbelievable, because I'm used to a soft front tire feeling. I don't like to run tubes. If I run tubes, I have to run like 15 PSI in order to not get pinch flats. So usually I'm running tubeless. These moose balls are freaking awesome because they're not incredibly difficult to install in comparison to other things. And make sure we don't get hit by a car here. So they're not incredibly difficult to install, and then you can adjust how they feel, which is super cool. But that front fork though, oh gosh. So whoever wins this bike from me in the December sweepstakes of this year, my word, they are going to have literally the sickest bike, the sickest enduro bike that KTM has ever made. And it makes me, it's like, dude, most of the special edition bikes I don't think are worth it. Like, I've had a 6 days bike before, I've given away on the channel, but I'm just like, I'd rather, a lot of the stuff that they put on them is just bling. I'm more interested in protective parts than bling, for sure. Bling, like the parts that make the bike look fancy, don't make me a better rider, and I'm always thinking about that. If I'm going to put something on the bike, I want it to serve a purpose beyond aesthetics, if that makes sense to you guys. So, but these forks are frickin' killer. If it was your first motorcycle, your first off-road dirt bike, and you got this, like, you'd be so spoiled. It would be hard for you to go back to anything really. They're that good. So anyway, hopefully the person who wins this bike has had like a set of regular forks and then can compare it to this, because I'm just really, really tickled with these suckers. Yes, I did say I'm tickled. I know that's weird, but this is also just a killer day to get out. Probably one of the last days that we'll be able to get out in the mountains, and the conditions are perfect. There's zero dust. It's a little chilly. It's about 45 degrees. I'm just wearing 2 jerseys, and then I've got my tech vest on over the top. Tech vest, it's a chest protector. It's basically body armor for dirt bikes and snowmobilers or whatever. But yeah, so 2 Climb Dakar jerseys and then the tech vest, and I feel great.